Steven Seagal's story begins in Lansing, Michigan in 1952, before his family moved to Fullerton, California. As a child, he faced frequent illness and asthma, challenges that could have limited his physical activity, yet they became a source of motivation. Instead of holding him back, these struggles sparked a fascination with physical discipline, focus, and martial arts. In his teenage years, he discovered Aikido, a discipline little known in the West at the time. The art's flowing, precise movements captured his imagination, offering a sense of control and inner balance. This early dedication reflected a maturity beyond his years, emphasizing persistence and discipline over natural talent alone. These formative experiences planted the seeds for a life defined by physical skill, mental focus, and a curiosity about cultures and philosophies far beyond his immediate surroundings. Journey to Japan. In the early 1970s, Seagal made the rare journey to Japan, seeking to deepen his understanding of Aikido. Immersed in the culture, he trained rigorously, embracing both the physical techniques and the philosophy behind the art. Becoming one of the first foreigners to operate an Aikido dojo in Japan was an extraordinary accomplishment, demonstrating discipline, humility, and adaptability. Beyond martial skill, he learned to navigate a society very different from his own, acquiring fluency in Japanese and a deep respect for local traditions. These years shaped not only his abilities, but also his worldview, instilling patience, focus, and cross-cultural understanding. The experience laid the foundation for his later career, both in entertainment and personal endeavors, highlighting the importance of dedication and cultural empathy. Japan offered him a stage to grow in ways that would resonate long after he left. The leap to Hollywood. Seagal's transition to Hollywood was far from guaranteed, yet his unique combination of martial arts mastery, quiet charisma, and disciplined focus set him apart. Initially, he worked as a martial arts instructor and bodyguard for prominent clients in Los Angeles, which introduced him to the world of film and entertainment. One client, Hollywood agent Michael Oites, recognized his natural presence and encouraged him to try acting. The opportunity led to his debut in Above the Law, 1988, where he portrayed Nico Tassani, a former CIA operative turned cop. His performance stood out for its authenticity and precise martial arts technique, capturing audience attention. The film's domestic box office success of nearly $19 million marked the beginning of his rise. This period reflected both timing and preparation. Seagal's years of disciplined training met the chance for exposure, proving that dedication and perseverance can unlock unexpected opportunities in life. The action star emerges. Following his debut, Seagal's career gained momentum with films such as Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, and Out for Justice. Unlike other action stars of the era, his appeal rested on controlled intensity, subtlety, and authentic martial arts skill rather than spectacle. He combined calm presence with precise physicality, creating a hero who was compelling without being overwhelming. This approach reached its peak in Under Siege, 1992, where his understated style resonated with a global audience. His films demonstrated that heroism could be measured in discipline, focus, and integrity, not just sheer power or bravado. Audiences found a refreshing alternative to conventional action heroes, one whose strength was rooted in skill and inner control. During this period, Seagal became a figure admired not just for his films, but for the thoughtful dedication and philosophy he brought to his craft, making him a distinctive presence in cinema. Health and reflection. As age advanced, the physical demands of martial arts and action films naturally influenced Seagal's approach to activity. Adjustments to appearances, the use of body doubles, and practical modifications became necessary, reflecting a realistic approach to longevity. These choices emphasize the human side of a public figure defined by strength and discipline, reminding audiences that even legends navigate limits and adaptation. Reflection became a central part of this stage, with Seagal focusing on legacy, health, and the values that guided his life. This period illustrates the universal process of growth, aging, and recalibration, highlighting the importance of self-awareness, resilience, and balance. By approaching aging with pragmatism and dignity, Seagal demonstrated that adaptation and mindfulness are as crucial as talent or fame. Lessons in legacy. Seagal's journey underscores the complexity of fame and the nuances of personal legacy. Triumphs, setbacks, reinvention, and creativity coexist, forming a narrative that transcends simple celebrity. Early works like Above the Law and Hard to Kill remain touchstones for martial arts cinema, inspiring enthusiasts and practitioners worldwide. Ventures beyond acting, from music to international engagement, reflect a pursuit of depth, meaning, and personal fulfillment. His story reminds us that success is multidimensional, encompassing not only public acclaim, but also curiosity, discipline, and authenticity. Legacy is built through persistence, experimentation, and consistent values. Seagal's life demonstrates that meaningful contributions extend beyond appearances, offering lessons in dedication, adaptability, and thoughtful pursuit of purpose for anyone navigating the intersection of personal ambition and public life. Cultural impact. Beyond individual films, Seagal contributed significantly to the global awareness of martial arts culture. His work introduced audiences to Aikido and the philosophy behind martial disciplines, inspiring countless individuals to explore both physical and mental development. By offering an alternative vision of heroism, rooted in skill, patience, and inner control, he influenced how action cinema and martial arts intersect. His presence in film and media expanded appreciation for discipline and cultural understanding, leaving a subtle but enduring mark. Seagal's contributions demonstrate that cultural impact can be profound even when not always widely recognized, reinforcing the idea that meaningful influence often occurs through inspiration, mentorship, and the embodiment of values. His legacy extends beyond fame, reaching into the hearts and practices of those who carry forward the lessons he shared. Navigating change. Perhaps the central theme of Seagal's story is adaptation. As Hollywood and public expectations shifted, he sought new ways to remain engaged, from reality television to international cultural work. These efforts illustrate resilience, curiosity, and a refusal to retreat from public life entirely. Seagal's career highlights how personal growth and professional relevance require flexibility, openness to new experiences, and commitment to core values. His journey reminds us that change is inevitable, and navigating it successfully demands both reflection and action. By embracing new opportunities while honoring the essence of his identity, he demonstrated that evolving with circumstance is not a compromise, but a continuation of purpose, ensuring that contributions remain meaningful across decades and contexts. A life beyond the spotlight. At 73, Steven Seagal's life reflects reflection, creativity, and legacy building. From his early dojo experiences in Japan to Hollywood premieres and later global engagement, each chapter reveals resilience, curiosity, and intentionality. While public memory often centers on his films, the full story encompasses personal growth, cultural exchange, and creative exploration. Seagal's ongoing efforts show that a life well lived extends beyond momentary acclaim, integrating personal values, skill, and service. His narrative encourages reflection on what it means to maintain purpose, contribute meaningfully, and embrace growth through all stages of life. In this sense, his life is both an individual journey and a universal reminder that identity, curiosity, and dedication define a lasting legacy more than fleeting fame. Conclusion: shadows and continuity. Steven Seagal's story reminds us that public recognition is only one part of a broader human experience. Triumphs, challenges, reinvention, and reflection coexist, creating a nuanced narrative that combines myth with reality. While cinematic peaks may reside in the past, the lessons of discipline, resilience, and cultural engagement endure. His life demonstrates that a meaningful journey includes adaptation, authenticity, and thoughtful pursuit of purpose. Beyond fame, he has contributed to martial arts, creativity, and international dialogue, leaving a legacy that transcends the screen. Seagal's story invites contemplation about identity, ambition, and the balance between public image and personal growth, offering inspiration for anyone navigating the interplay between accomplishment, meaning, and the ongoing journey of life.